Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be contested over three 3-minute rounds, and it is for the British Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, this man represents Wolves MMA, it's Mikey the Bison Trantor! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he represents First Reaction MMA. He is your reigning, defending British welterweight champion, James Hale.
Big support here from James.
It's Alan Jackson.
Big support, big pop from the crowd from James Hale as Steve comes back and joins me. We're ready to kick this action off. Touch of gloves to start. Southpaw stance from James Hale. Lovely outside low kick there.
Hey, Cal. How we doing, Cal? You right, man?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
About to watch a wicked British title fight.
Very, very much so. Southpaw.
Mikey Trantor has had so much experience. He's such a young man coming out of Wolves MMA. We've seen him on the winning side. We've seen him on the losing side. And he's wanted that title.
We've seen him eating knees.
That's
big knees to the body. The champion showing his worth.
This goes for a sucker throw there, but Mikey Trantor lands on top.
In almost a scarf hold position, would you say?
Yeah, he's right up there. He's got the underhook, so he's able to try to pin that wrist, maybe looking for an Americana. This is good for Mikey Trantor to kind of settle the position for a few moments. Oh gosh, look, he's stretching that arm out. He might be able to go in for a straight arm lock. Really nice grappling up there from Wolves MMA.
It's a strong position to start with as well. He's lost it for now, but I think he's just going to settle.
This has been the thing with James Hale. Great knees, great work from the First Reaction fighter on the feet, but right now he's kind of coming undone against Mikey Trantor on top.
So, James, what should James really be doing in this position, would you say, Steve? Would it be like framing? What do you think?
Oh, it's a great call, Cal. You gotta be framing, gotta be bringing that right elbow up and under the chin of Mikey Trantor so he can't keep settling his weight down on you, and then you can make some space like he's doing now.
But space can also be taken away as he moves into also almost a modified head and arm choke.
Yes, exactly, Cal. Those space being given, space being taken away. The MMA gods are cruel. And Mikey, right now he's still settled on top, but odd position here for James Hale. Oh, Mikey does get into mount position. He's up high with a minute 15 in this first round.
Almost the grapevine of the leg there, really flowing on top. Mikey Trantor now with the back control. Seatbelt position have we got? Very, very nice from Mikey here.
He's changed his name. He's the Bison, so he's going to be making you carry that heavy load.
He did look very, very filled out for this weight class. You see
amazing.
The rangy James Hale, southpaw striker.
Just intelligence in the weight cut, and he's done this so many times, Cal. Now he's looking maybe to get that arm triangle. He's really gripped onto the neck of Hale.
It's a modified position. You don't often see an arm triangle from the back. It takes a lot of strength to complete. But I think he's just trying to do it to make him move. And that's often the thing with MMA, is if you can make the person move, they can put themselves in a worse position.
Yes, as Hale starts moving into that mounted position, Mikey's now squeezing down on that arm triangle, bringing that arm across the neck of Hale.
He's doing it from mount. You often see people stepping off here to get more of an angle. He switched to that figure four grip. Lost it seems. He's chasing it. Oh, lovely scramble there, taking top position. James Hale really showing his championship worth. Will he be able to keep his posture and stay away from these submission attempts?
What a first round, Cal. I'm glad you've joined us for this one.
I thought I'd have to run in and only get one, but I think I'm getting two. I'm spoilt for choice. I've gone from sat at the back of the stadium to having the best seats in the house. And obviously I'm joined by my esteemed colleague.
Well, I try to raise the bar there if I can. Cal, you've been a contender here at MMA Battle Arena. You know all there is to know about stepping onto this big cage under the big lights and trying to get it done. What do we need to maybe turn it around in the James Hale corner? What would you be saying to him?
Make better decisions. And I think that at this level, it's all about decision making and knowing when there's a fight and when there's not. And knowing that the 3-minute clock, even if you're sparring with those pro guys and it's 5 minutes, you've got 3 minutes. You can dance around for 30 and kill it. If you're winning the round, you can win it on a jab and a low kick if you just take your time. Cage control, correct pressure, don't rush in, don't shoot silly takedowns when you've got them hurt. and just take your time. Let the other person get the adrenaline dump. Let them be nervous.
Oh, I like how Mikey Trantor's just staring a hole through James Hale.
And
A lot of momentum coming out of that first round. Can he get it going again?
In those snazzy Eric Skier shorts as well.
Yeah, nice.
Oh!
I love that kick to the open side, Hale, guys. And this is where he can do so much damage.
Southpaw off my own heart there. Lovely body kick. We're fighting for outside foot position. Educated from Mikey, though. Taking that outside foot, walking him into the power side.
With a nice jab landed earlier for Hale. He's got,
Swanging and banging. Again with that kick and traded back.
they exchange kicks into the open side. This is what we saw from Vinny Civitaro in the last fight. He just downloaded information as the fight went on, and he was able to turn that tide. I wonder if James Hale has done the same. He's seen the takedowns. He knows the danger there from Mikey Trantor. Is he going to keep it standing?
You can see Wolves of MMA have done their research. Not a lot of orthodox fighters are this educated when fighting a southpaw, and his pressure is brilliant. Moving away from that rear side, using his own rear side counters, keeping the outside foot position. This is all southpaw versus orthodox 101. And I feel like it's flustering James Hale, where he usually has that quote-unquote southpaw advantage, and he's circling into the power side.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, it's who gets who circling, and now we've got Mikey Trantor in on the body lock. James Hale digging that underhook well to stifle that takedown immediately.
Catching the leg from a knee and a takedown.
Can Hale come up on the back here? Mikey Trantor's got to get his left arm back across the body of Hale, but Hale might be on the back. Mikey Trantor's like that on a dog on a bone. Hale taking a deep breath here. He knows he's got work to do to get back to his feet and back to his advantages. He almost does it effortlessly. One breath is all it takes for James Hale as he's spurred on by the crowd.
Well conditioned, good decision making. Didn't take too long for him to get that Dagestani handcuff or that leg ride. Now just weighing on him. Big whizzer from Hale.
This is a position where Mikey Trantor can exactly land knees, start scoring. Even if they're not doing a lot of damage, those knees can just look good in the judge's eyes.
And that's it. You've got to play the game. And if you keep being mobile, keep being active, you're going to influence the judges one way or another.
And right now, Mikey Trantor is controlling the position. Another attempted trip there from Hale goes wrong, and Mikey Trantor's on top in half guard.
Right in front of us as well. You can see me in my lovely lilac shirt there. But again, it's that decision making, going for that sacrifice throw once again. The first time you don't succeed, I doubt you're going to succeed when you're tireder and a lot slippier and sweatier.
Hale's got the lockdown, but Mikey Trantor's going to look to pin that wrist, and he's still landing punches from the top.
10-second clapper there. Will we just settle for position, or will we start trying to score some more damage?
Sneaking that left hand in really well, going body, head.
Good round again.
MMA 101. And Southpaw versus Orthodox 101, as you noticed. Callum, I've got to say, it seems like Hale's coming up a bit short here every once in a while. Just in the wrong positions. You're saying make better decisions. He just seems to be coming a little bit apart.
I think coming up short is the perfect analogy because he needs to keep his range. He's the rangier guy. He wants to use his kicks. He needs to not get backed up on the fence. Give Mikey something to worry about because he's doing all these feints and all this movement. But if he's got nothing to worry about, he's just going to bulldoze you over. But he's going to bison you over.
And that's what you're talking about, him walking him down, using that outside lead foot to kind of walk away, really, from James Hale's hard left. Really nice open side kick, though, from James Hale. The problem is he can't throw it as often because the takedown is there.
Well, honestly, I think James Hale's open side kick might be better, if I'm honest. He turned it over really nicely and really dug it in. And if he can take away that gas tank, walk him down and really embrace that trench warfare.
I like the old southpaw double. Left straight, right high, or right to the body. Just starts opening things up.
You've got to have the range to do so.
Might be 2 rounds to Trantor, but everything can change on a dime here. They exchange kicks to come out. See, when Trantor throws, he's just a little bit out of position as he comes back. He throws that kick.
I'm liking the lead hook over the top. It's almost like a lead overhand, casting over, really sweeping across, shutting the door, so to speak. A lot of amateur boxing, you see, they're shutting the door, finishing everything off your lead side, stopping them in their tracks.
Another big moment here from Mikey Trantor as he has double unders and he's back on a single leg, which we've seen him finish before. Hale's just got pressure down on that wizard position. He's not turning his shoulder over. Trantor only momentarily has him on one leg. See, there's a fallacy there with that underhook. It's really hard to turn somebody away. Trantor gets his hands together. He's going to look to step over. Ooh.
Step over into that mermaid leg drag. It's that Dagestani mountain wrestling out of Wolves.
He's going to hook it in here, and if he can keep his hips down over the legs, he could just keep those knees together. He just doesn't have the pressure right there at the moment. But he's on the head, under the head of Hale. Hale's going to turn around. And Mikey Trantor now has him in turtle. We've seen Hale stand up from here before.
Gonna try and shake him off the top. Little shake, little shimmy. Let him slip right over the top. See how strong Mikey's hooks are. Trantor's looking heavy and strong here.
Mikey's doing the right thing. He's got double unders here at Cal, and he just can't get easily shuffled off. What Hale can do is he can post on one hand and reach over and start pulling the head of Mikey down. He's got to be careful not to spike him down either.
He's also got to be careful not to burn his legs out. At the end of the day, he's carrying his weight this entire time. As much as Trantor's holding on, he's doing it with correct technique and not just pure strength. The hands have come down now. You can see the legs are getting more and more tired.
One thing Trantor could do is he could grab a leg and
banana
start hipping back. Yep.
If we see a banana split here at Battle Arena, I will eat my proverbial hat.
He's in this position so long.
40 seconds left of the round, in the final round as well.
As Trantor getting shaken off, his head's on the mat now.
I think he might circle off for an arm or a leg.
There he goes. He needs to hit back strongly here and pull that leg out.
Stacked now. Horrible position for your spine. Will Hale be able to take top position from here? 20 seconds.
Yeah, Trantor is fighting desperately to try to pop his head out. He's pushing at the knees here, but this is very, like I said, very crushed down. Hale's got, I think, 10 seconds here. And Mikey Trantor's been on your back the whole time. He's had the position, and now he's going to fight back up and end the fight on top with 2 seconds remaining.
Wow, wonderful performance there from Mikey Trantor.
You talk about good jobs, Cal. This is the easier job because I've got to go and read a decision.
I'm very impressed. I am very impressed by Mikey Trantor. Props to James Hale there. Strong striking, but I feel like he came up a little bit short, both in ranges and when it came to the grappling situation. Very impressive from Mikey Trantor. Really showing that work, the Bison himself. Show respect here from all the competitors and the coaching staff. It is all love at the end of the day. And now we await a very, very tense decision. That shiny belt there ready to get wrapped around the winner's waist. Let's see what happens. And the scorecards are in. Over to Steve Brinkman.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For your winner, and still British welterweight champion, new British welterweight champion, Mikey Trantor.
I think we'll let Steve off for that faux pas there. Understandable. He acted like a champion the entire way through, so it's not easy to mistake him as the champion. And guess what? He is the champion now, and new. Mikey Trantor, Wolves MMA welterweight champion, British welterweight champion. Will we see him competing for European or world gold here at the Battle Arena stage? Battle Arena Northampton. Absolutely world-class performance. As he celebrates with his corner.